Okay, hello everyone. JoJo Cross is here. This is JoJo. We are on Stitched again, and this time we are doing our 20 acre method island. Somewhat, it's loosely 20 acre method because I've kind of changed it all up. But we are doing today our elegant core. So, we're going to see how this goes. I do need to roll the dice and see what we're going to get. So let's do that. I got a 1. Let's see what a 1 entails here. Let's see. We got to do Carolee. Okay, that is flat. Okay. This is my grid. We're standing in the one below it, but right above me there is the number 7, Elegant Core. It should have a villager home and no design codes. So we have to try to make this work with just the game codes and then now just a 1 level. So I'm going to see if we can do that. I do have an idea of what I'd like it to look like, but I'm not sure if it will turn out. So let's just get crack-a-lackin' and see. Say goodbye to my little crown because I have to put on my handy-dandy helmet. So we're going to get started on that. And the first thing I'm probably going to get put down is some of the pathing. So let me do that. Okay, so we've got to figure out where we're going to put Diana's house. I think I want it like towards the back middle because I kind of wanted to have like a whole other situation going on leading to her house. So let me look at the map and see like where we are in this acre. I think I need to be like right here maybe. Did I make this centered? I might have. It's hard to tell. Let me look at the map and kind of see if we're centered in here. Looks like maybe 1 notch to the right, I'm thinking. It's really hard to see sometimes just on a map or something, but I think that's where we want to be. I'm the little red dot up here. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to get it like totally centered so it's not going to be perfect. And I want to leave a little bit of a walkway behind her house. Let me put it and see what it looks like first of all. Okay, there is walking space back there, so that's good. Yeah, let's just do it. All right, let me look at the map, see how that looks, but I think we're good. Let's see here. Yeah, that's centered enough for me, so that's very good. Okay, back here along the back, there's, some leftover, there's enough room to walk, which is good. You won't be able to see this entrance once her house is there, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. All right, let me get on to the part I need, which we're gonna do this stone path here. And I'm just going to make like a little bit of a walkway that goes, that goes up to her house. So I want to start it right here. And you kind of need to either do it 3 wide or 1 wide. You can't do 2 wide on their house, but we're gonna do 3 wide for now. There might be a lot of concrete in here, we'll see. But I'm just kind of marking it there so that we can kind of get lined up. Now, the thing that I want to do is it's going to be kind of a hard little planting situation. So let's see, we've got that. And I think this bottom brown line is my line too for this acre, because I believe I made the top line part of the acre. So let me erase this too, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now here I want to plant, let's see, we're going to plant one of our purple flowers here. I have kind of a plan, and I'm not sure how it'll work out. But we'll see. Let's see. Wait, I think I need it to go. Let's see. I need it to go right here and here, right? It's kind of like a design, sort of, that we're doing. All right, and then here we're going to plant a bush. And then here we're going to plant a bush. And then here we're going to plant a bush. It's very uniform. Okay, perfect. And then here I want to plant... Actually, no. Now I want to do back to my pattern. And this is where it's going to get a little tricky, is we need to go like this, and then like this, and then like this. It's going to be interesting to see how this works with the pattern. Okay, that's good. And then what you have to do is you have to round the edges to make it look like a little squiggly line, you know? Nope. That is what not to do. And now I just ruined it. Okay, let's go back here. I think I rounded that one. Yes, so I need to round this one. I'm gonna have to stand like right where it is. And this is hard. This is hard because you can't see it with the tree there. And I really wish they would change something about that, like when you go into your construction mode, you could see a little better. Okay, I think that's good. And now we're going to plant some more flowers. So in this little area here, we're gonna do, let's do this one. Actually, should I do white in the middle? Maybe we'll do white. We'll do a white one here. Is that next to it though? I don't, let me see. Yeah, no, I don't want it to be next to it. It needs to be in a diagonal. So that's why I don't know if this is going to work with the, it may not work with the pathing. Okay. New plan. We're going to take the pathing out because I'm seeing that that's not going to work with it. So we'll take the pathing out, make it just back to grass. And then that way I can make a straight line. Because that's the problem, is you can't make this path like a straight line, diagonal line. You can only make it straight across. So let me see if I can see. Okay, there we go. They're gone. All right. So let me get my shovel out again, and then we'll dig that one up and move it down one. All right. So we'll put the white one down here. Plant that. And then we're going to go here and plant this one. And then here. And there may be a way, but I'm not aware of it right this very second. So we're just going to roll with it the way it is. Okay, and I think I want to put like another white flower in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Lily of Valley on there. That way it's like every other color maybe. Or I could have put a bush there. You know what? I'm going to put a bush there to get it started because I think that'd be better. So let me... Oh, and I dug up the wrong one because I cannot see. Okay. Let me put that flower back. Okay, let me actually like stand on the flower, turn and dig. There we go. There we go. Okay. Over it, okay, and then turn, and then put one of these guys in there. There we go. We're gonna need a lot of these bushes for sure. All right, let me put a bush in here, and then, and you can only hold so many too, you know? But this is the way that we have to do it if we don't have patterns and stuff. It's just going to be interesting. So what I also want to do before I get too far is, let's see, I want to do like a little pattern design up here. So, and then her walkway. Let me get that part in because that is going to kind of guide like where we end our flowers and bushes and trees and stuff like that. So Let me get this kind of down here. And then we're going to put a little design on kind of the four corners of our area here. So we'll do that. Let me go, I think I can go down a little bit more. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we'll get this going back on up this direction. And then I think I'm gonna do like a little, I don't know if I wanna do hearts or just oval or circles. I think maybe I'll just do one big circle for each statue, because I'm gonna put some statues in for the statues to stand on. So I think that will be cute to just have that worked in that way. So let me put, because that's gonna be like, I want to put one in the middle of each area, you know what I mean? So let's see, we'll go like this. And that. Now I'm not sure that's going to be big enough for every one that I want to use, but I think it is. I think it will work. Some of them are a little smaller than others. All right, now we have to measure. That's too far over. Let's do one more this way. Nope, this way. And let me take out this one and this one. And then, no. Then we'll round the edges on this guy. I think that will be good. It's a little, I want it a little bit more towards the walkway rather than over here. So it's not feeling like it's off to the other side. Okay, and then let's put one here. And then the trick will be getting that to line up on the other side, because I want them to be kind of equal. Okay, that. Alright, and then let's go over here and see if we can get that to line up over here. Too close. One more this way. Far it is. House, yeah, that looks good. Oh. How many times do you think I'm going to turn and she's going to go the wrong way? Oh well. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. Okay, and then that one looks like it's lined up with that. And then let's see, we're about 1, 2, 3 spaces over. I go in, 2, 3, start. That's not lined up with that. Bold, please. Wait, so 1, 2. Okay, maybe I'm just too far over on this one. 2. Okay, that's weird. I feel like they look the same. Let's see how it looks on the map. That will be a way of telling maybe if I can see them show on the map. Then we'll kind of see if they're lined up or not. Alright, so let me... Now that one's not lined up for sure, but I want to see if these guys are, and then kind of go from there. Okay, once that thing disappears. Okay, the 2 front ones are, the one top left is over by 1. So... let me just get this one out of here. And then we'll scooch it over 1 and we'll make it rounded. Then we should be good. I think it is that the house is not centered in the middle of this little thing back here, so one side's a little closer than the other, but you're not going to be able to center it, sadly enough. So I think it's just how it's going to be. Alright, that's good. And then yeah, we'll just keep going with our flowers, bush, situation, and we're gonna go all the way up to each corner. But I do need to put the statues in, so I think I need to grab those so that I can make sure I have enough space for them. So let me see if there's a Valiant. Okay. Valiant. All right, beautiful. Okay. And Valiant. Okay. Now, what do I have in my pocket? I have Valiant, beautiful. I want to get a couple of these other things. What kind of room do I have? I have some good room. Okay. So, we're going to go another beautiful. And then I think the two robust ones, where were those? There and there. Okay, great. Because we'll have to fix, I think we're going to put like another one like right in the middle here too. But I want it to be off just a little bit so that it's not like, oh, hang on, that's too far up. Go down one. I can't do it there because then it will touch and it won't make a circle. So we're just going to do it like this. And that should square that away so that it's a little off kilter, but not, you know, too far off. So we'll do the same thing over here. Let me see if I'm lined up. So, yep. Okay. And then round this guy. Yeah, because if I don't put these in, I'm not going to know how many like bushes and flowers I need and stuff like that, and they won't line up. So, there's those. And then, so what I was going to do was put the Valiant statue here. Like that was going to be all my four corners, and they're going to be facing that direction. And another one over here. Right? And then over here I was going to put the beautiful statue. And she's pretty small, so she only takes up one square, but that's okay. We'll put the other beautiful statue in here so that they're kind of similar on both sides. That's good. And then I was going to have my robust statue down here. And he can also go in the middle. And then we'll have this one over here. I was going to have a big water-like thing where the sides had big waterfalls and stuff. But I don't think that's going to work out very well, considering what we're doing over here. Now, here would be great to have another robust statue. I mean, not a robust, but whoops, I can't do that. See, it'll join up. Another Valiant statue. Right at the entryway. So let me see if I can get that to where it'll go and look decent. Because I'm not sure. Let's see. Valiant statue. Because I want to be very full of statues. Ooh, yeah, that went perfect. Okay. And over here we'll do the same kind of situation. You're not going to see the beginning ones very good, but you know, like I always say, I'll know it's there. And that is going to be what makes me happy, is knowing it's there. Alright, let's put the other Valiant one here. Very good. Okay. So then when you walk in, you've got all these statues along the way. I have a decorative pillar. I was going to try that as some decor in here. And then also the ruined one. Decorative and ruined. I want to try them one on each side in this entryway here and see which one I like the best. So here's the ruined. And of course it's facing me. Let's go this direction. All right, and then that does add like a little greenery and stuff like that, which is nice. Okay, and then let me try the just decorative pillar and see if I like that one better. That one's very plain, also elegant, you know. No, I think I like the ruined one actually a little bit better. So I think that's what we're probably gonna go with. So we'll do the ruined one. I'm gonna put it back a little bit because I want to put an arch in here. So let me plop the other one over here. Okay, and again, I cannot see, and I think that's on the concrete, yeah. Alright, and then put it, I think it's level. Okay, and then did I grab an arch? Let me see if I grabbed an arch. I have lots of statues. Wasn't sure how much I would need. There it is. Alright, I don't really think that. I don't know why I grabbed those. The Iron Garden bench. I had thought about that. Got more statues in case I decide I need some more statuesque things going on over here. Okay, let me put the arch down right here. And push it over into the middle. There we go. So there's that. Let me push these guys up just a smidge. Luckily they can go on the half, so that's nice. Okay. Alright, so there's our entry point there, which is good. And, you know, my goal is that, you know, you walk straight up to her house from the center kind of thing. And I think that looks pretty. Now, as far as these statues go, I'm not really fond of where they are, so I think I'm going to change it up. What I'll do is I think I'm going to use this arched tile instead, and that way it will still make its own circle, but I want it to be closer to it here, and then that way they won't blend, but it'll still be this same color. It's just unfortunate that that doesn't mesh better or something. I don't know. It just looks a little different. Let me get rid of this guy. And then we can put our beautiful statue back on top of that. Okay. I just kind of like her a little closer to the entryway. I think that looks, I mean, like to the aisle. I think it looks a little bit better. Hopefully this will all come together when it's done. This is my first attempt at anything like somewhat elegant core. So it could turn out kind of cruddy. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to round it. Let me go back to do it. Right. And then I'm not sure about the placement of those is good. I feel like the Valiant statue is good because the pillar is there. So really it was just this one that needs this pattern. The rest are all kind of doing what I want them to do, which is good. Okay, now the tricky part is getting all these flowers and everything to kind of line up around all these statues because they've got a big girth of planting area that you can't plant around this. So I think I'm going to have a little bit of a problem when I get down by the Valiant. But let me go grab a few more bushes. I definitely need those. And then we'll get this thing figured out. Okay, so we're just going to continue putting down some of these bushes. And see if we can get this stuff to continue to line up. That's the challenge with the statues in here. Okay, now over here, I feel like the white flower goes down there, right? Oh, God. This is the problem of this whole tree being in the way. I feel like I need to move it so that I can do my thing here. Oh, you know what? I did grab turnips. Let me see. Do I have them? Yeah. Eat some turnips, and then I can pull up a couple of these trees that are in my way, at least temporarily, and move them a little bit. Whoops. Hold that. Yes. Okay, let me grab these because this is just my tree storage. So I can move these trees or even like get rid of them if I want to. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, yeah, I definitely need these to be out of my way. Oh man, what? Swap it. How could I waste a dig on that? Swap. Okay. Let me throw these down. Actually, let's just throw them over here somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. Get that out of the way. Let's get that out of the way. Now this over here for the moment because I'm not using that. Okay, there we go. Alright, let me get this one, and then at least then I can see my build a little bit. That would be good. Can I do that one too? Yeah. Yeah, that's a little more easy to see. Beauty. I love it. I'm feeling punchy. Okay, this won't plant there. Let's go there. Go there. All right, now I can see what's happening. All right, so I feel like nothing will plant here because you see where I can stand? It's like nothing will plant here. But I might be able to put some hedging. So let me see if I can do that. I can put some hedging on the line. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I think that's gonna be the kicker. And I'm trapped. Oh no. Okay, let me dig this out so I can walk, and then I'll put it back. Jump. Jump. Okay, put that back. My goodness. And look at Flick back there. He's just being in the way. You know, because you know he's going to be right in the way the minute I need to go in that run spot. He's going to be walking right there. Okay, let's see if I can get those. You a mess. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Can I do it in front of the bush? I can. Okay. Might as well just kind of fill this in over here too. Wait. Oh, I'm over here. Okay. No, not too far up. Might be. Okay, and I also might not have these in the right place. Okay, let me do my bush right here. And then I think, did I do it that way? Got it over here. Yes. Yes, I did. Oh, so I had it too far. Okay, you know what? I have it in the wrong place. That's why it's not working over here. Okay, let me pull these little up. Okay. Never fails. Okay. So this bush is going to need to be back one. I thought it had to be lined up with that fence, but it actually has to be one more back. Okay, the bush, and then we're going to plant the purple flower where I'm at, the purple windflower, and purple windflower. Okay, and then we can do our fencing across like we did on the other side, the hedges. Very good, very good. Okay, very nice. Now, after we get this going across, let's go in here. And then we have to do bush, 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 and white flowers. So let me pick up these white flowers that I put in the absolute wrongest spot. This is where my plants, my bushes need to go. I wonder, I need to look and see when these bloom, these bushes, because I want to come to that time so we can see them in all their glory. So I think we'll be time traveling to some weird times so that we can see it. And all my villagers are so unhappy with me every single time because I'm time traveling a bunch. So they're like, oh, you finally talked to me. It's been 12 years. Not 12 years, but months, you know. Poor things. I'm usually really good to my villagers, but in this one, it has not been the case. Like, not even a little bit. So sadly enough, they're very neglected. Makes me feel a little bit bad, but I have to remind myself they're not real. Not real. But they're still my friends. They're still my real life friends. No, I'm just kidding. Although, kind of feels like that sometimes because I'm with them a lot. So, that is one thing that we have to keep in mind. All right, now here we're going to put in these really pretty purple roses. And there'll be another one over here. And then another one over here. Very good. Doesn't quite make a line because of that whole situation. Let me put another purple rose here. But, oh no, went back one. Oh, can I not do it because that? Ugh. Of course you're stealing my fun, Nintendo, of course. All right, let me put the rest of the little roses over here because I'm gonna have the purple here too. I don't think I'm gonna have the same problem I have on the other side because it's a different alignment sort of, but what my problem is I'm gonna be running out of things. So I need, see, I can't really put one there. Did I put one here? I don't know if that lineup's gonna work. All right, let me go grab some more things. I need yet again, oh my gosh, I have the hiccups. Yet again, I need more bushes. I need more of these purple flowers. Ooh, you know what? I grabbed the, and now they do say pink hydrangeas, but the pink ones look purple. So it's gonna say pink, but really they're purple when you look at them. You know, I'm just gonna plant these and then we'll go forward a day and I'll see what they look like. And then that way I don't have to go get more bushes because that's annoying to have to keep flying. Although I do need to go get flowers anyway, so either way I'm gonna be going, but it's nice to get like another row of something done. That's in the line, I think. It's hard to see. Okay, and then this is, yeah, okay. Very good. All right, perfect. And then this one is going to be like, wait, is that right? Let me start over here so I'm not like ridiculously stupid here. Okay, we've got that. Put one here. Us. Okay, so just the two fit. And come on this side. No. Goodness. How dare there be a visitor at my house? Oh, that's right. Shoot. Okay. My gosh, y'all, I'm pausing for a sec. Okay, I think my dogs are done being kind of ridiculous. So we're going to put our Lily of the Valleys here as our white flower. I'm trying to use these in here because I've always thought they kind of do look a little elegant. They're not my favorite flower in the game at all, but they'll work. They'll work. And they'll add another white flower in here that I don't have around too often. So I think it's something different for sure. Okay, there's those. Perfect. And then we're gonna just do another row of, no, girl, girl, girl. Joy-Cons, work with me. Okay. This little thing. Let me. Alright. Am I too far up? Can I go one more down? I can. Okay. Oh my gosh. Y'all, you're seeing this, right? You are seeing the travesty of me trying to do this decorating. Struggle bus, struggle bus. It's rolling away and I'm under the tire. It's dragging me. It's dragging me along. I'm being very dramatic. I'm not. It's not. It's fine. It's fine. This is just normal. Everyday ACNH struggle bus. We were chatting about the Switch 2 earlier on stream a little bit towards the end. I just cannot state my disappointment any more than I'm stating right here, that I'm just so sad that not one thing was mentioned about Animal Crossing. Like, not even a lick. Really. I mean, yeah, they threw up maybe a shot or two of something, like, just mixed in, but it wasn't anything for us to look forward to or whatever. I'm just so disappointed. I know it's probably like maybe just being a baby, but I really was disappointed. All right, let me go get more goodies. Okay, we're gonna continue over here. I think I'm putting these ones in here, right? I think so. Oh, yes. Okay. And then we'll put these guys. And then we'll put this guy. So I kind of like it to alternate with the white and the purple, just to give it a little, I don't know, something extra. Oh man, is this not gonna let me pop? Let me plant it right there. Oh, and I left my shovel. When you're going back and forth to the treasures, this is the problem with that. It's hilarious. And then I'm gonna have to like fast forward a day so that we can see what, or actually like 3 days, so we can see what these bushes all look like planted up and pretty. Is that, oh no, 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 no. Okay, well that's not gonna work. So just the 3, I guess. I can't plant another one over here, right? Yeah, no, okay. Then I can plant one down here. And I think one more next to it, like right here, will be good. All right, and then we're gonna do bushes again. Let me see, did I do it? Yes. Ooh, look how they're joining. I'm liking that. That looks neat. It's not gonna forever do that, but it is right now, and that's making me happy. My OCD side of myself is going, yes. Like, it's very pleased. It makes me pleased. Did that go where I wanted it to do? No. I don't think it can go there because of the round circle. Wait, is that where I wanted it to go? It might have been. You know what? I think it was. I'm ding dong. It looks weird with his arm there. I feel like it's causing it to look off, but it's not. Nice. Okay. And we'll put that here. It's just going to be a lot of me going next one here and the next one here. I would love to hear your thoughts on what do you think? Are you guys going to get the console? I don't know what date this will be out, but probably after pre-orders. However, I did hear there's some sort of a tariff war, which is kind of a bummer, and so which means we might have to wait a little longer because they're trying to make a point, which is kind of a bummer. I don't feel like the gaming community is what's causing this issue. And that we as a people should not really be held responsible for it. Although I guess, yes, we vote. But come on. Come on, y'all. Give us our Nintendo. I hope we can get it. I don't really love the idea of it because they didn't attend to us here, and I felt like we got left out. But at the same token, I want to get one of the first ones, you know? I just really want to be in that camp. I want to be able to look at it, review it, enjoy it, see how my Animal Crossing works on it, stuff like that. So for that reason, I am excited, and I'm hoping that it will like get rid of any of the lags that we normally have and just stuff like that, you know? I think it really could improve the game because it should be a better console with better like memory and all that jazz. So, kind of hopeful in that regard. Okay, over here now we need to do the purple again, and I don't have that many. So it's gonna look really undone. Okay, over here. I think I have a few planted behind those. Let me go out here and see what I got. But yeah, we do. Nice. Look at me being prepared when I wasn't prepared. I thought we were gonna be stuck. And then I do have a few more windflowers, but I'm coming to the part where I'm going to need windflowers again. And I also bought the bags of flowers. That way I could plant the hyacinths. And that way when I fast forward, they'll all grow in and it'll look really cool, hopefully. Hopefully. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. I'm having a great day. I did a stream this morning and it's a Friday, and I was having a really great time. It was my very first raid I ever have received, and then I ended my stream and totally forgot to raid somebody. So when I got out there and I was like talking to my hubby, and he's like, how'd it go and this and that, and I said, oh my gosh, I ended without even raiding anyone. But I did look after I thought about it, and I didn't see anybody that I really knew that was alive. So I think I might have been the end of the lineup anyways, but that doesn't make an excuse for it. Just saying, I forgot. It's an everyday occurrence in my brain. I forget things quite often, actually. All right, I think I put a bush here too. Let me see. Because it's on the other side. Yeah, look how well it's lining up. I'm loving that. Okay, now we're going to, what are we going to? White hyacinth. Yes, white hyacinth. So I can plant those right out of the bag. So we'll plant one and plant another. Yeah. And then we'll fast forward. I'm going to fast forward like 3 days, and we'll take a look and see how all this looks. I'm hoping it looks really cool, you know? I really do. Did I not put one right? No. Test. Makes me very unhappy. Alright, so we'll go right here. The only downside of this is that both sides are not exactly even, so it's not going to look the same. But I hope it will have some sort of semblance of unity, uniformity, whatever you want to call it, and kind of look good. I feel like these elegantcore islands are really, like, really lined up pretty. No, wait, did I just... Why did a bush plant? I didn't plant the bush. I thought I pushed... No, I didn't. I needed to be here. Okay. Okay, alright, so we've got those all lined up. Is this gap... Are you really kidding me? I think I'm way too far up. Oh no! I'm gonna have to move all these. Lame. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna pause and move this and I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Well, I forgot to press unpause, so I've been just probably would have bored you to death anyways. I'm just putting down more of these flowers and bushes and flowers and bushes and flowers and bushes. You know. Oh my. So we've got this little lineup going on. I think turned out pretty good. I'm not sure if I want to put bushes here, keep going. I feel like I need to now. But then I also feel like this is an opportunity for like something else big that could go back here, something else cooler. Maybe I'll put a couple of pillars on either side, like those decorative pillars. Let me see what I have sitting over here. Might have put them away, but let's see. Bench, decorative pillar. Yeah, I have those two decorative pillars and the two iron garden benches. So, and then I've also got the hedges, which I want to put somewhere in the back, just to kind of, hang on, let me grab these two. Okay. I've got this little guy all on his little lonesome. Alright, so I think that's the majority of the stuff that I had. Let's see. So if I wanted to put some of the hedges, I think I'm going to have to put it down here because I don't want to block the walkway. So let me put those in first so that I can see where my stopping point is. Yeah. And I'm not so sure how we're going to actually work it to where you can get back here. But yeah, so then I probably should not have put these guys in over here. This is gonna be a pathway. Let me take these three things out. I was just going to town, like, whatever. But it's not necessary. Alright, so I think it's fine that this is blocked off. I think what I'll do is I'll open up one little edge over by the house. That way there's a path there. And I'll block this other edge off. So right here, I'll make it possible to get through. And then same on this side. So I'm gonna do a little bit of edging back here. And then I'm gonna have to pick up that one purple flower that I don't need over here. And then we'll put another hedge right there and call that done on the back. And then I kind of just need to fill in like the areas. I feel like this and this could be like the path joining. So let me put on my handy dandy helmet because I can't use any artificial pathing, right? I can only use this. So let me start construction and put that in so that they know they can walk this way. Walk this way. Talk this way. Okay. And then we'll do this one, and that's gonna just go direction. And then we'll just join it up down here and I'll round it out. That. Then same with over here. We're just gonna, okay, that's awkward. Not the same smooth flow here. I think we're gonna have to take this out so I can turn. Oy vey. Things and obstacles in the way. Okay. We can turn it this way and go up to the other side. Oh no. Oh no, it ruined it. I'm gonna have to put that one on a different little step lot. Not like you can see it anyways, but oh, it's there. I know it's there. And that's the part that gets you. That's the OCD kicking in. Or, I don't know, just perfectionism. Who knows? I don't know. I don't want to say I have that diagnosis. That's not very respectful to the people that really do have true ADHD. I don't have that, so I can't really complain. But I have a little touch of perfectionism and feeling like things have to be absolutely perfect. This really doesn't look like much right now. Okay, Let me put in, I have these couple of little benches. I think I'm gonna put them right in like kitty corner. Let me see if I can even get through first of all, because that's gonna be interesting to see, to say the least here. So put that one there. And then we're gonna put that one there. Like little seating along the way. That right there. Okay. And then up here, I think we could put in these little decorative pillars. Throw those down. And then on the side, go right here. Good. My dog. Okay. Alright, didn't mean to do that. Not at all. Okay. Got all this in. So then over here, I just need to finish it up, I guess. I put a couple, because you're gonna be able to walk, and then, yeah, are you gonna be able to get through there though? I don't know about it. I think I'm gonna have to just finish with flowers over here. So I think I'm just gonna plant some more of these guys. Let me just try that. And then we'll do this purple rose. Hang on. Thought another one would go over there, but I guess it won't. Whoops. Not the one I wanted. Go back. Go back. Go back. Okay. And this one. Alright, there we go. And then I think I'll put my white, one of these. Alright. Oh, you guys, this is probably the worst elegant core you've ever seen in your life. Because I have never done this before, and I feel like it's looking garbage right now. Can't put any of those flowers over there because it's already full. Alright, guess what we're going to do? We are going to fast forward, and I'm going to go dig around in my cabinet and see if I have anything that can go on these pillars that would look good. And I'll be back. Okay, I got a few things. I'm going to go ahead and stick some of these things out that I bought or got for this. I want to see which thing I want to put up here, though. I'm trying to decide if, let's see, what I like the best up here. So let me see. First of all, I don't even know what colors I have. Okay, there's that one. And then we also have, let's see, we have the wedding candle set. I like, but it's a little creamy colored, and I'm doing more like white in this one, but it's still okay. Okay, and then I've got the little floating biotope things over here, but they've got, you know, a little pink in them. Those kind of look nice too. Yeah, I like that. This might be nice by the house. And then in the, maybe I can do, let me turn that, and let me turn that so they're kind of facing the same way. Perfect. And then I've got these garden stand, turkey day stands. I want to put a couple of those down. I'm gonna put it more this way though. I figure I'll probably end up using everything anyway, so it doesn't really matter what goes up, what goes down, because they're all gonna come out. I think here would be good for the candles actually, because of the fact that we're using the flowers up above and stuff. Hello, where are you there? So we can do that. And put that, no, where was it? There. How did we get so discombobulated? Okay. And put that there. Okay, and then between that, I want to put another Turkey Day stand. And another one here. Oops, I'm too far forward. I know it's gonna say nope. Okay, go that way. We still have to be able to walk here too, so, you know. Okay, and then on this one, I'm thinking this would be good for the Casablancas, but what color do I have for these ones? I have white. Those are pretty. Okay. So white for those. Yeah, okay. And then we're gonna put the benches here. I got a couple more benches. So I thought just a little bit more seating on either side on the way up to her little home. Uh-oh. Way up here. This went bonkers. Okay. I like that. Okay, and then up here we're gonna go ahead and place, let's see. What do I have? Could do more flowers, which I really like the flowers. Very pretty. Let's do that. Right? Like you can see them anyway, but when you walk in, you really can. So that's pretty. Okay, and then I think I'll just throw some of these candles on the ground. Like, might as well. I mean, you can't really see them anyway, but when you walk through, you might be able to. So I figure that would be nice. They're even, yeah. All right, and then I got some topiaries. Not sure where I thought I was gonna put these. I was thinking maybe on either side right here and here, if it'll go though, because see, this might not have room for anything. Let's see. Let's see, we've got the round topiary. That looks nice. And then another round topiary here. Yeah, looks great. I feel like we could move that in. Oh, we can't. Okay, because of the doorstep. Gosh, darn it. Okay. But that one is down lower. Can I put it up a little bit? These are both down lower. Let me see if I can pull this back. No, I didn't need to go back that far. Alright, and then I can squish through. Alright. The problem is I'm not going to be able to walk. Nobody's going to be able to walk down here. That is going to be a problem. I feel like I need to have... Alright, maybe this won't go there. I think because of the spacing and stuff, so maybe just move this one down. Gosh, come down. It won't. Will it go if I do this? That's better. Okay. Evens things out a little bit. Can we still get through? Nope, sure can't. Can we get through there? No. Where can we get through? Let's see. I guess we cannot. Okay, and then can we get through over here? We can. Okay. So really this is just an enter from the front situation. You cannot go around the back on this one. Oh, I'm not sure if I like that. I kind of wish we had a little more flow. But I really like how this looks. I don't really want to change it. Oh, I think I'm gonna just leave it alone. I think it's good. Alright, you guys. Well, I think this is the end of this video. This is my little elegant core area. Did you like my elegant dress, by the way? This is a code that I downloaded. And, let's see. Do I have it? Oh, you know what? I saved it on, just in case, if you're interested. I saved it in my photos. Here. See? Alright, Marin made this. They've got blue. They've got all different colors. So if you're doing an elegant core, they've got pink. I think maybe even they have, I don't think they have a yellow, but they're mostly like in the pink, purple, like dark blue, light blue kind of range. So anyway, once it all grew in, I think it looks really good and nice and uniform, and everything lines up, which makes me really happy. So the OCD part of me loves this, but I'm not sure how people do a whole island of elegant core because this is a lot of work. But it is beautiful, really pretty and elegant. I love it. So I hope you guys liked it too. If you guys have any questions, issues, comments, complaints, let me know. I would love to hear from you either way. And if there's anything that is going on in your life right now, I hope that it's good, but if it's not, that it gets better. And I'm thinking about you guys. Have a great week, and I'll see you on the next one. We're gonna do, let me look at my grid. I think we're headed towards farm core. Yes, number 12 is where we're circling down to. We'll do farm core, and then to the right of that, we're doing cottage core, and the last one, jungle. So 3 more to go, you guys, and then we're done with this island. So it's really crazy, but it's gone really fast. So anyways, I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great day. Okay, bye.